What did you think of the Rachel video? What surprised you? What do you usually do differently? What questions do you have? Please post your responses on the forum. Okay, when I just suggested that, how did you feel emotionally? What was going through your mind? If you thought, oh, this is great, posting to the forum is such a huge benefit of this course, I'll join this online community, I'll be able to trade ideas with people, then you probably felt pretty good, and your behavior will be to go ahead and post. On the other hand, if you felt anxious, something different was probably going through your mind. You were probably thinking something like, uh-oh, if I post, people could be critical of what I have to say. Do you see what I just did? I gave you two examples of what we call the cognitive model. It's not the situation that directly impacts how you feel and then what you do. It's your perception of the situation. It's what you're thinking. Now, what happens with our clients is when they're in a lot of psychological distress, often the thoughts that they're having are distorted in some way. They're certainly unhelpful. So one important thing that we're going to be doing in CBT is helping people learn about the cognitive model so that when they start to feel distressed or they realize they're engaging in some unhelpful behavior, they can stop and ask themselves, what was just going through my mind? Now I'd like you to pretend that you're a client in my office. You've come to see me and you've said, Judy, I'm really nervous. I'm taking this online course and I'm going to be expected to post my ideas to the forum. And everybody in the online community is going to be able to read what I've written. And I'm afraid that they're going to be critical of me. The next thing that I would say is, well, that's an interesting thought that you have, that people on the forum will be critical of you. How much do you believe that? And how does that thought make you feel? Then what I would do is to engage in a process of what we call Socratic questioning, where I would help you evaluate how accurate the thought seems to be and how helpful or unhelpful it seems to be. Now, in a real therapy session, I might use any number of questions to help you evaluate your thought. But for the purposes of this exercise, I'm going to ask you a certain series of questions that you'll be able to download from the course manual. In fact, that's something that you could do right now. Please do go to the library and download the course manual. It will have all of the papers and the diagrams and the descriptions that you'll need for the 4 weeks of the course.